I am going to just do a really, really quick live. Um, it's just something that's been weighing on me literally all day, ever since yesterday. Um, and it's just a cautionary tale for people in general. Hey, Bush, you know, the young lady, Shaquilla, I believe that's how you say her name, who died in um, in Mexico. I was talking to a girlfriend of mine, and hey Carol, we were talking about how you can't even travel with people simply because people cut up and people do things to people. As a mother, there's just certain things you know about your child. And her mother said someone sitting right with her in the first place. All of those people who went to Mexico so they could have their little vacation. Shame on you all. Shame. Um, is very sad just to watch the video that is circulating on social media. This is a young, vibrant, well, she was a young and vibrant and beautiful young lady with promise for future endeavors, future love, um, future adventures. And she was amongst some people who did not care about her. What I seen was evil. It was nasty. And everyone who was there should truly, truly be ashamed of themselves. I do not understand people, you know. I am by just nature, I am a scrapper. But if you don't want to go back and forth with me, I'm going to leave you alone. That video was so disheartening and it was so hurtful just to watch. There were men there, and I can't even say they were men, there were boys there who seen this girl getting pummeled by another woman and did not step in to stop anything, but yet recorded it. Now you can say maybe the recording needed to happen simply because now there's some reference to why the, she had the injuries that she had. You know, my prayers are with her family, and it just makes me feel like, nah, my daughter can't go on no vacations with nobody. If my daughter wants to go somewhere, she can go with her older sister. She can go with her brothers. She can go with maybe one friend that I know that I've known for a while, because people are just evil. Evil. What would make you want to hurt someone like that? And that girl was giving her absolutely no resistance. None. That was cowardly. Very cowardly. She had that girl by her weave and she was just hitting her and hitting her. You know, it was a hard watch. And it was even harder to watch it if it wasn't blurred out. Yeah, I seen it unblurred and I was disgusted. I don't know why those young ladies were fighting, why that girl was fighting that girl like that. But I promise you, it was not that serious. It couldn't have possibly been that serious because ultimately there was a loss of life, a loss of life. See, people be hating, okay? And sometimes you don't see the hate that people have, and they will mask it. I feel like if you didn't like her, why would you wait till you got all the way out of the country to do something to this young lady? She was pretty, you know. I don't get people, but my daughter can't go nowhere. Fuck that. Okay? You not going nowhere. You wanna go to Mexico, I'll go with you. You wanna go to Europe, well, we got passports. Let's get these plane tickets. Until I know that the people, because a lot of times young people, even older people, we just don't make the best decisions on who we surround ourselves with. For real. It was sad to see. It was sad. And I pray that there is justice for this young lady and her family. It's always us. It is always us doing it to us. And we're very comfortable not only hurting one another, but we don't have a problem with filming the hurt that we exact on one another. And it's sick. It's sick. You know, all these. I took my last trip in January, um, where I went with people. I'm not going on no other friendcations, none of that shit. I've been traveling by myself uh, the majority of my adult life. I'm to the conclusion, unless you are family or I really, really fucking know you, I'm not traveling. You not traveling with me, I'm not traveling with you. That girl left on 2 feet and came back laid out. And it's sad. It's very sad. It's sad as a parent to see that someone could do this to your child. Hey, Miami. I'm going good, honey. How are you? I'm just up having a beer and I took a shower and did my laundry and put fresh sheets and washed my comforter and put it on my bed. And and I got an UGG comforter. Ooh, that motherfucker is everything. So, nice fresh bed. God willing, I get up in the morning. I got to go pick my baby up from college and mosey on back down the road and get to Chicago. Hopefully, all before rush hour traffic. But it's very sad, you know. It's like you send your daughters out into the world with other, what you believe are young ladies who would, have her best interests at heart. And you beating my daughter like that? And the girl wasn't fighting back? Oh my God. Mm-mm. No, sir. I really hated to see that. I just thought it was so mean, so mean. That led me to feel like that girl never liked that girl in the first place. You just don't do that to people. She didn't like that girl to begin with. You know, um, she had a broken neck and a vertebrae was broken. She wasn't trying to fight that girl. And everybody is going to be a social media detective. As soon as something pops off, everyone becomes fucking Columbo. There's no mystery, okay, behind this. There's absolutely no mystery. It was a group of young people. Something popped off to perpetuate the beating that other girl gave her. And unfortunately, that very well may have been what ended her life. And it's disgusting. It's really, really disgusting. It wasn't a melanatedly challenged person doing it to her. It was someone who looked just like her. And that's the worst part. When, I don't know, when are we gonna get to a point as melanated people that we just stop hurting one another? Be safe in your travels. Hug your daughter for sure. I feel you on Cruel Sadness. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. You, I seen someone posted on Facebook earlier today, and I screenshotted it, and I'm gonna share it to my community page. And it was so deep. It said, I'm just paraphrasing. It said jealousy will sit at the table with you. Jealousy will cheer for you, will root for you. I'm going to post it so you guys can see it because it's scary. I've never been a jealous person. Hey, Benz. Um, I've never been a jealous person. So I don't understand the concept of being jealous of um, people. That's never been like one of my things. You know, um, I don't care about how someone looks. I don't care if you have more money than me. I don't care if you have a better body than me. I don't care. Thank you, Vance. I don't care about any of that. And you know why? Because I'm comfortable with who I am. But there are people who aren't comfortable with who they are and don't have a problem with what we seen on that video with that young girl being beat like that. And no one stopped it. No one. You have to know you're trying. Yeah, yeah, and this is true. This is very, very true. As a parent, and most of my sub family are parents. Some are parents and grandparents. And we know that one of the hardest things is just sending your kids out into the world because you really don't have that control anymore. You're not taking care of, excuse me, you're not taking care of them. You're not paying their bills. You're not doing this, and they're out in the world, so they have to make decisions for themselves. But what you want and what you pray for is that they use discernment. You know, Even as adults, we always don't use good discernment. So just imagine someone in their 20s. We've been in our 20s before, and we know we have not always made the best decisions. You know, she was a young and vibrant and beautiful young lady who is no longer in this world with us. And it's disgusting that people sit around and instead of breaking it up, men there, grown ass men who are stronger than the women, didn't break it up, didn't step in, didn't say, hey, 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 cut this shit out. Take one in one room and keep one in the other. Now it's people and the State Department is working on this. Okay. And you don't want, it's not like it was a Mexican person, mm, um, you know, doing harm to an American citizen. It was an American citizen doing harm to another American citizen. And what I was told, they could be prosecuted here in the United States. You know, who does that? You putting on a show and someone's sitting there with a phone just recording, you know, and he said the dumbest shit, hit her back or something. It was very apparent. Excuse me, you guys, I gotta go to bed. I'm back. Sorry about that. You know, the girl was not trying to fight back. And when you see someone not trying to fight you back, leave them the fuck alone. Just very cowardly. And I really, honest to God, hope that she gets prosecuted. And I hope the other ones who were there, you know, catch some heat also. Not just a slap on the wrist. You know, you think you're going to paradise and you down in Mexico and you're gonna have a good time and eat authentic Mexican food and enjoy yourself. But instead, you know, you in there getting beat up. Hey Pooh, what's up, NY little sis? You know, it was disgusting just to watch. You just got to be careful. My daughter can't go nowhere. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to hear about, oh, me and my girlfriends are going on a trip to here. No, the fuck you not. Uh-uh. No, I don't need no fucking phone calls. I don't need no, because you just never know who's a fucking hater. From what I understand, that girl was braiding hair and she had graduated from college. You know, she was doing well for herself. And, you know, you just never know how the next person finances or life is set up. And hey, little bro, oh, Zilla, I have that information for you. I talked to my girlfriend, and she gave me the information that you need um, to get done what you need to get done. So I will commiserate with you about that later on today. But yeah, hate is real. And I hate a hating ass motherfucker. You know, and then her friend gonna come back to the States and bring her suitcase and take it to her family's house. It just ain't no way. You couldn't bring me. All right, little bro, I got you. I told you I was gonna work on that. And I got the information for you. And I'm going to I'm going to give you this lady's number. I'm going to give you her Facebook information, and you need to contact her via Facebook and let her know, and she will walk you through all the steps that you need to accomplish you what you need. So I didn't want you to think that I forgot about you, little bro. I can't forget about you. That's one thing I am as a person of my word. But yeah, you know, her friend brought her bag back, and they all sitting in her family's face, and uh-uh, no, y'all get your little raggedy asses out my face until y'all come in with the truth. Cause how my spidey senses be set up, you ain't gonna just come tell me that my daughter was so drunk she got alcohol poisoning. Uh-uh. Especially if she wasn't a drinker like that. You know what I mean? You might have came in my house to tell me that wild ass shit. But 9 times out of 10, you might not have been leaving this motherfucker the way you came in. I promise you that. Yeah. And, sometimes that's a hard lesson, but you learn it and you're still alive. You understand what I'm saying? She learned it and she's no longer here. People are fucking crazy and mean. My prayers go out to her family because this is getting ready to be a very arduous journey for them because they just want the truth, you know. They just want the truth. And her parents deserve the truth. They know that their child left here alive and now she not. If it had been something where people had came, broke into their Airbnb and did something, you know, hurt everybody in the place, you know, you know. But this, that's not acceptable. That's not acceptable. You're not gonna you made it back safe. You're not gonna sit here and tell me you better tell somebody would have been tied to a chair. I ain't even gonna sit here and lie to you. I know how me and her father mental is set up, and I know how we feel about our kids. I would have just had to take that L and catch that jail time because you gonna tell me the truth. Don't sit and tell me that shit. It's just sad. I feel really bad for her family, So that went on. That's been going on. Then the guy from Wasilla, Wisconsin, or either Wisconsin or Michigan, who last holiday ran through that parade, and you know killed all of those people. The autopsies don't lie. So how they tell her parents she died? You know why? Miami. I'm gonna tell you why they told her parents that. They told her parents that because they didn't think there would be an autopsy. You know why? Because they were out of the country. They underestimated it. Now, my question is, did they just send her body back to the US? And with her body coming back to the US, was the autopsy conducted here in the United States? Which 9 times out of 10, it probably was. You understand? This happened back right before Halloween. That's why, they got the autopsy report. It takes a while. Well, you can get the result from an autopsy relatively fast. What takes longer to get back is your toxicology. I know that here in Illinois, um, it can take about 2-3 months just to get a toxicology result back because they're so inundated at the coroner's office that you gotta wait. But her family got the results back, and they weren't jiving with what her friend said. Mind you, this happened maybe they went down there a few days before Halloween, so that's the end near the end of October. So they live in a smaller town. They in Charlotte. So they were probably able to get the autopsy results back faster. You understand? And that's when motherfuckers start scrambling and backpedaling because they didn't want I don't think they thought there was going to be an autopsy. I believe they tried to blame it on the alcohol, and they thought that was going to be it. But guess what? Youth and knowledge is wasted on the young, because if you know anything about crime, you would know that once the body gets shipped back to the United States, the first place it has to go is to the coroner's office, because you are a citizen of this country and they have to be able to document why their citizen ain't alive no more, you know. So sad. I feel sorry for her parents and her family, and really and real friends. Yeah, I do too. I do too, more so her parents, because from the looks of it, she took a vacation with people that I guess she thought she could trust, and look what the fuck happened. I wonder how she met them and was really friends. Well, one of the people, there was a guy there, supposedly she had known him for 5 years. You know, let me explain. If you know me for 5 years and you see me getting beat up and you don't step in, once I heal and I lick my wounds and I feel better, it's probably best that you don't come around me no more. I read that it cost the parents $6,000 to ship the body back. Yes, international things that happen internationally, it does cost to get your remains back to the United States. It even costs a lot just to move a body within the United States from one state to another. So it can cost, because you have to be shipped, and you have to be shipped um in a special coffin and stuff like that. And, arrangements have to be made for the body to be picked up and things like that. Um, just so everyone knows, just future reference, when traveling internationally, always get the international traveler's insurance, because if anything like that pops off, then the insurance will cover the cost of getting your remains back to the United States, because it's not cheap. It's not, you know, and you got to look at it, it cost their parents that, and it's, oh my God, just a fucking nightmare, a nightmare. And I'm just like, what is wrong with everyone? Yes, justice for her, Sh- Shaquilla. Justice for her. She deserves justice. Her family deserves justice. And hopefully people will, you know, do the right thing and make sure, now you made me want another beer. Be right back. Okay, boo, go get it. um, hopefully her family gets the justice and the peace that they need, you know. Um, this is it's just as a mother, I cannot wrap my head around getting a phone call like that. You know, I've been like, what? That's why I don't want my daughter to travel with nobody. She could travel with me. Like I said, she could travel with her sister. I got like a finite group of girlfriends that Maddie could travel with. Maddie can go with her brothers. You know what I mean? No. Uh-uh. Yeah. It makes you want to hug your kids just a little bit harder because you just never know what kind of psychopaths they running around with. You understand what I'm saying? And just watching that video, I was just like, mm, this chick who's hitting this girl is she's a fucking coward. She's a fucking coward. This girl ain't even fighting you back, and you fighting her. I mean, I know you travel all over for work and you travel alone. You don't travel with a group of fucking hating motherfuckers who wouldn't wouldn't these are type of people who wouldn't if a bee was by, they wouldn't even try to swat a bee off. You understand what I'm saying? What's the mentality behind that? You know, Maddie gonna tell me a few months ago, oh, me and my friends are going. We want to go to we want to go on spring break. No, down to Miami or Daytona. No, you good. Miami ain't going nowhere. Miami ain't going nowhere. All those years that I was in high school and a young adult, I never went to the spring break thing. You know why? Because I had no desire to be around all those people. You know, mm-mm. And nowadays, these young ones, I don't know if there's some sort of mental disconnect or what have you, but no, no. While they partying, Miami is not safe for young females. And you know what? And why? You not lying. Because I seen, it was like a Dateline NBC or a 2020. And this young girl was in down there and they showed her going in a club and they showed her coming out and then they never seen her again. They found her. But it's just the fact, nah, fuck that shit. You can't keep an eye on your kids 24/7. But you said I feel like it was a setup from the jump. They just didn't know. You know what? You know what, Zilla? I ain't even gonna sit here in front, bro. Someone else said that to me this evening. She was like, I think they set her up. And I'm just, you know, that's like a lamb to the slaughter. You know what I mean? It's like everybody in on a secret but you. And you're the butt of the fucking joke. Shame on all of them. You know, my oldest daughter loves to travel, and now I have to step back and say, yeah, you do, you know. But I mean, my thing is, if your oldest daughter loves to travel, you still her mama. God damn it, find out who the fuck she traveling with. Find out who she's traveling with. Who are you going with? I want names. I want parents' information, all that shit. I wanted, how long have you known these people? Because a motherfucker like me be done had Maddie's father pull your shit, you know. They all had their phones recording. Yeah, they all had their phones recording, and that's sad. That's sad, you know. And even if it wasn't a setup, they knew that that altercation was going to take place. All of them are cowards. Um, and yeah, I understand and why that would scare your parents. And it has nothing to do with just traveling. It has to do with just day to day life. As parents, as a parent, you worry about your children. And I'm going to tell you this. Fear. Now I love it. Oh wow. Um, as a parent, you worry, and you have a different worry as a parent when you are a black parent. And then you have a completely different worry when you got a black son or a black daughter. It's crazy. And anyone in here who's a parent understands what the fuck I'm talking about. It's not safe for your daughter. They still be wanting to do that. I think it's alluring party. Once you got quality control, safety in place, it's just reckless to be in that space. Yes, you are absolutely right, Miami. Completely, completely, completely. She had no one there to protect her. And when I seen the video, I was just like, oh my God, me always trying to help and be the good guy and shit. I mean, I would have stepped in. I'm definitely not getting ready to pull my phone out and record no shit, but they might have recorded their asses straight to somebody's penitentiary, and I hope they do, because see, that happened in another country. That's federal. That's federal. And they these poor people, okay? So you're not gonna get a cushy federal penitentiary. You're not gonna go to the places like the Bernie Madoffs and shit went. You're gonna get the down and dirty federal penitentiary. Hopefully a super max or something like that out there in Florence, Colorado. You would have helped. That's right, NY. That's my baby. Because I would have helped. I would have been screaming on everyone. I've been like, what are y'all doing? Y'all just pulling your phones out? Help. Stop them. Do something. Do something. Don't just sit around and record. Stop this. That's the fucking problem. Everybody want to pull their phone out and record some shit. That young lady is no longer here. Daughter. Oh, Miami, she ain't going. She ain't going, girl. Mm-mm. You were referencing Maddie. She ain't going. Mm-mm. She good. I told Madison that maybe um late spring. Well, I'm going on a cruise in June. So maybe I'll take her and her older sister with me. And then maybe later on this summer, I'll take them because I want to take my daughters to Paris. You know, I don't want her going to Miami. Like if Maddie was like older, and she had like a good gentleman friend that she done been with or something for a while, and they wanted to go to Miami, I would feel different about that. No, you're not going with a bunch of bitches. I seen a man beating his wife and jumping. Yeah. Hey, you know what? And what I understand what you saying. I know you are an enthusiast of the weapon, as I am too, and I just really honestly thank God that he hasn't put me in situations where I ran into things like that. A man jumping on a woman or a group of girls jumping on a chick, because I know me. I know me better than anybody else. And the God in me will want me to help. You know, I'm a lover of animals and helping people and you know giving, because for me that's those are my blessings. I receive my blessings back abundantly, tenfold. You know, But I just couldn't sit around and see this girl whooping on this girl. I would have picked up a lamp and cracked her upside her shit You stop. Stop it. Hell, if they had a pool at the house, I probably have pushed in it. She probably didn't even know how to swim. And I would have still jumped in and saved her, But I'm gonna need you to calm the fuck down. Just mean. Oh, I hate mean people. Ugh, I hate mean people. And that was just mean. That was just mean. And I pray for her family. Girl, height don't have shit to do with the fight. Trust and believe me. Okay? You 5 feet, I'm 5'2". Height ain't got shit to do with the fight, especially when something's wrong. When you see something is wrong, do something about it. These people sat there and watched that girl get hit. That girl had a handful of that girl's hair and was just backing her. And I'm just like, no one? Anyone? Hello? Hello? Anyone gonna help? No one helped. No one helped. And the worst part, like I said, it was done by people who look just like her. Y'all know this beer running through, sis. Give me a minute. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Ugh. And I had to get my damn charge, my cord. Hold on. Okay. And I want to let you all in on a little secret that you all might not know. Home Depot has the best chargers. It's that company, DeWalt, and their chargers are strong and it's just a really good charger. So if you ever want to get another charger for your phone or whatever device, go to Home Depot. It's yellow and black. It's DeWalt, the people who make like the drills and shit like that. They have a wonderful um phone thing. You know, they have great, great chargers. Yes, they make good drills too. Yes, they do. That's initially what they started off making. But yeah, it's DeWalt. This cord that I have is a 10-foot cord, very sturdy, wrapped really nice. I haven't, knock on wood, haven't had any shorts or anything in the in my cord. This particular little block has two little things. So, if someone's over here want to plug their shit into, DeWalt makes a really good, they have good chargers. They got good earphones. Because my son has some. Um, they have a nice little array of things for your phone. So don't go buy no phone cords off of Amazon. Don't go buy them at Walgreens. Go to Home Depot and get a DeWalt cord for your phone. But so yeah, that's had me like in a mood, literally, just thinking all day. Like, cause for the most part of the day, I've been on the phone, trying to take care of some business and scrolling through social media, and just kept seeing that and just kept getting madder and madder. I understand what you're talking about. I have three sons. Yes, MB. Anyone on here who has a son and he is African American, that fear is so freaking crazy. It's like at one time you're like, oh, you just worry about your sons, son. And now the daughters are thrown in the equation. All right, NY. Good night, sweetie pie. Get you some rest. Love you much. Finish your beer. Don't waste no beer. We don't do that over here. Um, just being a mother of black sons is scary, very scary. Y'all know that my baby boy has started driving, and the fact, oh, I'll see you later, Pooh. Night night. The fact that, his father and I had to give him a talk. White parents don't have to do that. And the talk usually is, hey, if you get pulled over, just make sure you have your hands in plain sight. They come up to the window, roll it down, answer their questions. They ask you, do you have license? Say, yes, I have license. My license is in my left pocket. My license is in my right pocket. Can I get them? Don't make no sudden moves. Why do we as Black parents have to give our children these sorts of instructions? We shouldn't have to, but we have to, you know, just fucking crazy, man. It's sad. It really is. It's like it's hurtful. What's your thoughts on start? Yeah. Okay, so Miami, I was watching the live broadcast earlier today on the lead attorney, and I was listening to it through my car because I was going to do laundry. And I had got to the point where they took him out of the courtroom, and I was getting the laundry in. And then once me and Aston left the laundromat, a bitch had to go get, I had to go get some juice. And then I had to go get some lottery tickets. And I never cut it back on. So I don't know what he was sentenced to. I did have my son look up while we were sitting there waiting for the wash cycle to end so I could put the stuff in the dryer, um, to see if that state had the death penalty. Unfortunately, they didn't, um, because if anyone needed to be put out of their misery, he definitely did. Um, I don't know if that was just if it was all bravado, but he showed absolutely no remorse. I don't care what color those people were. They were out at a Christmas Day parade minding their fucking business. And because he was having a bad day, you decided to drive a 3-ton truck through crowds of people minding their business. You know, so I listened to that, and I didn't get to hear what he got sentenced to, but what he needs to be sentenced to, what, life in prison without the possibility of parole? You know, that's too good for him. Like, I don't know, the United States, like, if some shit like that happened over in another country, um, you know, that wouldn't happen over in another country. I'm back. Sorry about that. In another country, that wouldn't have happened. You know, he would have been sentenced immediately. It's just sad. Just like, and he was just being all tough. Like, oh, you're a real tough guy. You ran a truck through a crowd of people. Like, what's wrong with you? He'll never get out. Well, hopefully he won't. You know, I'm sure he won't. But like, I don't be understanding people, man. I mean, God willing, I'll be 52 on my next birthday, and I still, you know, my mind is blown by the evilness of people. Like, you know, like you're fucking nuts. Just imagine you out just enjoying your day with your family, and this happens. But you never know from minute to minute, second to second, hour to hour, day to day, week to week, month to month, year to year, what God has in store. You don't. But then it's people like him who wanted to represent himself. I know attorneys. My attorneys have attorneys. I have friends who are doctors. They don't doctor on themselves. They say what? They always say an attorney who represents themselves has a fool for a client. And they let this fool represent himself. There shouldn't even been a trial. Mm-mm. Oh, Lord, Miami, what'd you say? 1,200 years unless he appeals that. Show he got another case December 15th or 16th for what? Assaulting his ex. I wouldn't even. I mean, if you get 1,200 years in prison, What's tacking on an assault charge gonna do? Nothing. Nothing. That's just fucked up. And then I heard that I guess after he hit all those people, he abandoned the truck and he was running through a neighborhood, and some man um helped him. He didn't even know what he had did at that point, but he helped him and let him come in the house and let him use his house phone, just out of kindness. It's like you let the devil in. It's just like, and he's just so smug. I hate, and I hate using the word hate because I'm not a hateful person, but he's so smug. Like, it's the arrogance for me. It's the going back and forth with the judge and taunting these people's families and stuff like that. It is just so off-putting. It's on a ring can. What? See, I didn't even know all that, Miami. I didn't know all that. But a person like him got so much going on up here that maybe maybe them maybe it's best that they didn't execute him because they don't have the death penalty in that state. Someone like him needs just to, you can't be free. You can't shower when you want. You can't eat when you want. You can't go nowhere. You can't hug your family. You can't, no freedom. No freedom. But he claims he don't care. And I feel like, you know, a real G, a real G, you did it. I'm not having a trial. I did it. Stand on it. Stand on it. He just wanted to prolong the inevitable, which was he was going to be prosecuted for what he did. All because him and his chick got into it. Are you fucking kidding me, man? Like I'm oh my God. I don't know what would be wrong with people. I really don't. I really don't. All I could do is pray, you know, pray and just ask for goodness and mercy and things like that because people are fucking sick in real life. Like today in Chicago, well, actually was in the suburbs. Um, I guess somebody tried to rob a store out at a mall here, and the security guard got shot and killed. He was like 50 some year old black man, just working, doing a job, trying to bring money home to himself or his family. I don't know who that man had to take care of because you wanted something. You run into the mall and you end up killing this man. Like, I'm just dumbfounded as to why is it so easy for people just to hurt people, you know? It's people out here taking people's lives and they go home and they go to sleep. Or it's people doing mean shit to people and they just go to sleep. This is what I've learned. Gotta take my glasses off. I ain't got on no eyelashes, y'all. I'm bald eyed. What I have learned And this is for real. You just can't keep being shitty and doing shit to people and it don't come back to you. You just can't. People think they can. He probably thought that he was scot free after he plowed into all those people. Now you have to deal with the ramifications of what you did. You took people's lives for nothing because you and your bra got into it. It ain't no argument that serious. I don't want my freedom snatched. I like being free. I love talking to my kids when I want to talk to them. I love being able to hug them. I love being able to cook for them. I love cursing them out. I love talking to my girlfriends. I love coming on here and talking to you guys. I love going to buy fucking Louboutins. I love going to get my nails done. I love getting my weed done. You can't do that when you're not free. People be like, "Oh, freedom is a mentality." Yeah, it's a mentality. You could be free in thought, but being out here and being able to be a part of the fucking world, you know, at a whole, oh, it feels so good. He needs to be gone forever, ever, and he'll appeal it. He'll appeal it, and he won't win. But the fact that the audacity to appeal it, you know, it's certain things I feel like the government should not let you appeal. Like, come on. Like it's video footage of everything that he did. There's really nothing to argue about. You know what I mean? Like what are you arguing about? And even if, you know, that whole insanity thing, you know, I was listening to the lead attorney today and the judge was just saying, you know, um, he had forethought because he did it and he ran, he eluded, you know. He wasn't caught that day, I don't believe. I think he might have had locks in his hair. He cut his hair. He tried to change his appearance. And I forgot the legal term. Um, I forgot the legal term, but he didn't want to be caught, which means you ain't as crazy as you try to make yourself out to be. You had the presence of mind to try to alter your shit so you wouldn't get caught. He ain't crazy. He just stupid. Say that again, Roxy. People are evil. Now they think they can do anything to people and get away with it. But what comes around goes around. It may not happen today, but it could happen tomorrow. And you know what, MB? This is true. This is true. This is why it's just certain things with me, Roxanne, that I know that I have to go inside myself and just be like, you know what? Ooh, Roxy, 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 Roxy. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. You know, I have to because I don't want bad juju to come back and it might not come back on me. Okay. that badness comes back on who you love the most. It befalls the ones that you care about. So certain things, I just be like, I let the universe handle it. And when I say that, I mean that. You know, I always tell my kids get mad about shit and they say some real wild ass shit. And I be like, no, no, no. And I ask the universe. I pray like, oh my God, please, my child is young and they saying some crazy ass shit. Please forgive them, for they know not what they say, because the ramifications of what you say and what you put out might come back. And I had to tell my kids, be careful with those things, because when it comes back, it might come back to your mama. And I know my children love me. And they be saying wild shit, Mommy, we don't never want you to die. I mean, I'm getting older, shit gonna happen, but don't don't speed my process up by putting your bad negativity out into this world. And now the young people are so vindictive and nasty to each other, where they learn this from, yeah, they learned it from they raggedy ass parents. I have been a raggedy parent, and I have not always said or done the best things. But then I had to do some regrouping, because, you know, I done told my kids some like wild ass shit, like, yo, like seriously, I done told my kids some shit that I'm just like, not even, they be like, damn, mom, for real? And I'm like, yeah, man. Motherfucker had to get their knees broke. Shit like that. And I don't want my kids to do no shit like that. So I had to do some reforming. I just kind of let certain things go. And I be telling my kids, now, I was like, is it affecting your money? Is it affecting this? Da 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 da. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Because vengeance can go different ways. So I try not to be vengeful, and I don't want my kids to do it either. But if my children were in situations like the young girl in Mexico or in Wasilla, Wisconsin, I don't think I could contain myself. I don't. I don't. I don't. That would just be the ride I would have to take. And my freedom would be snatched. But I think I would be at peace because that person ain't here no more. He put his hair up in a bun, ditched his sweatshirt, but didn't account for the camera in the yard he passed through. And that's some footage they got that got showed at trial. Okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You know, I don't know what's wrong with these people, man. Like, I'm just trying to make my money, be independently wealthy, help some people along the way, um, buy some shoes, make sure that my grandchildren can eat. I don't have any yet, knock on wood. Um, make sure my children are comfortable. You know, I just don't. I I just I just don't understand people. And these kids, man, I'm telling you, these motherfucking kids, it's they mean ass fucking mean spirited ass parents, man. My kids do get on my nerves. Please don't get me wrong. I be like, I be picking the edges out from my weave. I be like, ooh, Lord. but they not mean kids. They're not. And I see what's going on in Chicago and in other places in the United States. And it be these young motherfuckers. They young. Like I would choke my kids. Like I would fuck my kids up. Like, are you fucking kidding me? These kids out here carjacking and doing all sorts of shit here, killing one another for nothing. You know, every day if I leave the house and I gotta walk from here to my car, I shouldn't have to carry a firearm. I shouldn't. But these kids are bad. Where's everybody's parents? Where's their parents? Where's humanity? Where's anything? I'm just like, oh, you little raggedy motherfuckers. Like I don't get any of this. But the one thing I do get is I'm gonna stay me. Um, I have some fine tuning and tweaking to do. But all in all, I'm very comfortable with who I am. I'm gonna try my best to continue to guide my adult children because they are adults, but they still young and they got young mentalities, but I'm not embarrassed of my kids. That my kids ain't out here hurting people in society. I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck is wrong with people. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know where I gotta go. Ooh, I'm back, y'all. Oh man. So my cat started sleeping in the bathroom, which I think is like really fucking weird. And I wasn't gonna tell you all, but I want to share it. And I know you all gonna be like, this bitch is crazy. And guess what? I'm gonna be like, I don't give a fuck. So earlier today, someone, which was my son Aston, did not close the toilet seat, right? This is the second time this has happened since we had this cat. And we've had her for several years. She will sit on the toilet and pee in the fucking toilet. And when she does it, it's like real shit. I think she does it whenever the toilet seat is up. We don't see her doing it, but my son just happened to be walking past the bathroom and seeing the cat. Like she'll sit on the toilet seat and like straddle it and she'll use the fucking toilet. I never taught her this. Never. So when we see her, I have one picture that I'm gonna find that this is like about a year and a half ago when the first time we caught her using the toilet. She literally peed in the toilet. I don't know, Miami. I just feel like, and I was shocked today because my son was like, Mom, come here, come here, come here. I was laying in my bed. So I left my cell phone in the bedroom. Now, the first time my son called and he was able to take the picture and send it to me. But this bitch, this bitch be peeing when we in the toilet, not on top of the toilet, not the toilet seat. This bitch pee in the toilet. Now, what she can't do is flush it. That would be really nice. But I'm just like, oh my, it's like, Aston, look. He was like, and this motherfucker gonna say some shit like, she's been seeing us use the toilet. I think she wants to be a human. Look, boy, I don't know if this bitch want to be a human or not. This hoe using the toilet. And I was just like, I was so shocked. And I shared it with one of my girlfriends, and she was just like, bitch, this is the second time you told me that cat done use the toilet. I was like, I know. And it's so crazy and very fascinating because, you know, my cat will come in the bathroom if you peeing or shitting. And it's like she done watched us, I guess, so many years. And I guess she feel like, let me use it too. And that would be so dope because I can stop by stop buying cat litter. Cat litter is expensive, man, you know. But like I said, she did it. And when she finished, you know how cats like do the thing with their paw? She was doing it on the toilet seat. And she jumped down, and then we sprayed the toilet down with Lysol, and we flushed it, and it was just really weird. And I'm a cat lover, but I of cats using the toilet. What, Miami? Go. She, I don't know, but she got to get the other cat using the toilet too. I still need cat. I'm gonna keep the okay. I'm gonna keep the cat litter, but it's just so weird. Like, who sees that? I seen like this training thing on YouTube, like teach your cat to use the toilet, and I watched it. But I was like, that's too much work. This bitch already been peeing on the motherfucking toilet, not on the toilet, not the perimeter at the bottom, not on the toilet seat. This bitch really just straddled the fucking toilet and pee down into the pee pee water. I'm like, well, I be damn. Only in Roxanne's universe does some shit like this happen. Because when I first seen it, I was just thinking to myself, I'm not gonna lie to you. I was like, this only happened with white folks. Black black people's cats don't be using the toilet. This bitch did. I'm just like, I'm very proud. I'm very proud. So right now, when I just went to the bathroom, she laying in the bathroom. You know, I got a little rug outside the shower. She laying in there. I left the toilet seat up just in case she gotta go. Because I cleaned the litter box after I got in from doing the laundry and everything. So I don't know, y'all. It's kind of creepy, but we'll see. I mean, I'll keep you all posted on, you know, on a lighter note. Yeah, I'll keep you all posted on that. But what else is going on? What else is going on? You know, we are getting the Obama Library built here in Chicago, and they just opened the construction site back up because I guess someone, I'm funny. Someone put a noose over there and they like shut down construction to do like racial sensitivity and whatnot. A lot of people weren't very happy with excuse me, I gotta belch. A lot of people aren't happy with the Obama library being built where it's being built. Because essentially there it was park area, city park area, which was Jackson Park, that they're putting the Obama Library on, and I'm here for it. I'm just like, hoo, and I cannot wait to see it. I don't care who's mad. I'm happy, and it's a bunch of us happy about it. Um, Library, first Black president. Why not be happy? Um, and I think it's really awesome. It's south of me. It's actually in the area that I grew up in. Um, no traffic. I can get down there in about 20 minutes. Um, I've never been to any of the presidential libraries. This is does Lincoln have a library? Because Lincoln was he was from Illinois. I don't know, but this is our first presidential library in Chicago. And I'm really excited about that, Like seriously, when Barack won, y'all know I cried. Y'all know a bitch cry. And it wasn't sad tears, it was happy because growing up as a child in the 70s, I remember ear hustling because I was always one of those little nosy ass bitches. Like my parents would have cocktail parties and shit. And kids would have to stay in the room. You can come out and speak, then you have to make yourself completely scarce. And I was the one, because my friends' parents would come to my parents' cocktail parties and we would all be chilling in my room. And I would be the one that would be like, I'm gonna go get us some popsicles. But my real mission was to be like, and I would hear adults like joking about shit like we would ever have a black president, ha 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 ha, and laugh about it. And it actually happened. And we got to see it in our lifetime. Don't know if it will ever happen again in my lifetime, but I was so stoked to see that it happened in my lifetime. My mama got to see it. Um, my mother, because that's my mama. She older than us and shit. My children got to see it, and I was just like, "This is fucking crazy," because it was a joke. And the night he won, he went to this area in Chicago called Grant Park, and he did a Oh, wait a minute, y'all. I'm nosy. I'm just all out the window. Anyway, he did a speech in Grant Park, and my mother and my sisters went to go see it. And it was just like you could like I never seen anything like this because he lived here. You know what I mean? He was our senator, and before he was a senator, he was a community activist and doing shit and a professor at the University of Chicago. And it's like when he won, I mean, motherfuckers came outside, and the area that I lived in was predominantly black and Mexican. We had some Mexican people sprinkled in, but people were like hugging and loving one another. Motherfuckers were rolling down the street, stopping, and people were playing music and getting out the cars, dancing. And it was just such a love fest in a way that I am in my years. I had at that point, I had never, I mean, when the Bulls won, you know, but maybe the first two championships. After that, we were like, we got this. So we didn't really get all crunk with it. But him becoming president, oh my God, it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? This is fucking awesome, man. I loved every bit of that. I loved every bit of him and Michelle. Um, People just hate on them so bad. And when I hear black people say things about them, I just be like, look, I make the ugly face. What? He didn't do anything for Black people. Well, he's the president of the United States. He's not the president of Black people, okay? Get it right. Just me seeing it was good enough for me. That's just me. I don't know how you might feel, but we got this library coming up, and I'm very excited, very, very excited about that. He was a first black president. You know what I mean? And we don't. We have a lot of beautiful things in Chicago, but I can't wait to see that. I cannot wait. Overly stoked. So that's going on. What else is going on in Chicago? Our governor won. And how far is it from you? Um, like, okay, Miami, like at this very moment, if I got in my car where they're building it, I could literally be down that motherfucker in 15 minutes because there's no traffic right now. But if I was going at, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it would take me about 35 minutes, maybe even 40, but they're building it in an area where the University of Chicago is. It's like on the other side of this thing called the Midway Plaisance. And I'm really looking forward to that. Really, really looking forward to it. Um, it's a lot of people who live in the area who are upset because it's going to drive up property taxes and things like that. And I'm just like, with change comes change. And, if you can't afford to pay property taxes over there, move. You might not want to. I don't know. I don't live over there anymore. And we were going to buy something over there. And I'm kind of happy we didn't, because the property taxes over there, it's like the museum is over there. Well, the presidential library is over there. We have a museum like one block from where that's going to be, where the library is going to be. We have the University of Chicago and the lake, which runs fucking forever. A lot of big, very grand homes. It- the property taxes are going to be fucking ridiculous. What, like, probably right now, people are paying for the houses in the Jackson Park Highlands, $20,000 a year in property tax. Once this library is done, it probably go up about $5,000, and you get two tax bills a year here in Chicago. You get two tax bills a year and two water bills. They break them in half. So let's just say you got a $20,000 a year tax bill on your property. That's a $10,000 payment that they need. I think you can do payment plans. When we owned and we lived out south, but not in that area, um, it, shit, we had to get a payment plan at that time. We wasn't set up like that here. So, but I mean, I'm very excited about that. Chicago is so beautiful. And if you've never been here, I suggest you visit. Crime happened, but crime happened everywhere. But there's so many things to do here. So much to eat, so much to see, um, so much to fucking do. I just feel like I've done so much in Chicago because I grew up here. I'm cool with being in the house. Like tonight, the Qs are having a party. Um, right now, it's Omega Psi Phi's Q anniversary. You know their anniversary, their Founders Day anniversary, and they're having a party tonight. I was supposed to go to it, and I didn't. But they having some tomorrow night too. I'll keep you posted on that. But yeah, it's just so many things to do in Chicago, and it's really pretty. And Chicago is really clean, you know. And like I said before, I've lived in New York, and I love New York. And if anyone has attended any of my lives, you all know that I love New York, but it's not as clean or as pretty as Chicago. And we have like, from what I understand, we have like the largest rat population in the United States. And I was like, what? I thought it would be New York. No, it's Chicago. Ah, it's here, and it's fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. I be sitting in the lady lounge, and I look out that window over there. I see rabbits. I see rats, and I be seeing coyotes. I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? I saw your community post about. Oh, my Miami, you like a reporter. Okay, so basically what Miami is saying, my so I have an artist for my record company, and his music has not come out yet. We are working on getting his music out. His name is Butter, okay? But Butter, his brother, um oh, no, Miami, I'm just joking, baby. You can ask me whatever, girl. Don't do that. I love you. Stop it. And I'm happy that you're doing this because I'll be forgetting. So thank you. I love you. Um, so my artist Butter, his brother produced his music, and his brother Jug has been nominated for a Grammy. And the engineer Steve has also been nominated for a Grammy in the engineering department. And they're nominated for Grammys, and I'm very, very proud because though Butter's music has not come out yet, and you all will be hearing it soon, I have two Grammy nominated people on my team. And that's fucking crazy. I'm just like, they have not won the Grammy yet. Let's keep our fingers crossed that they do. But I have two Grammy nominated people on my team who um, came in and worked like some real live fucking magic. And we just got to get Butter's music out. You know, we will get his music out, and I'm claiming it. I'm claiming it. That Butter will also be nominated hopefully next year. Not, well, next, not, 20, because it's the 2023, 2024, 2024. So let's say prayers for Butter, and his music just pops because his music is fucking wonderful. You know, just knowing that I was able to work with three amazing fucking men, and it was so cohesive and just like a complete love fest. And I love Steve. Steve is here in Chicago. He is one of the fucking coldest engineers. To me, not the cold. He is the coldest engineer ever. Good person, easy to get along with, and he made everything sound beautiful. Man, yes, Miami. I'm just like, I'm humbled. Like, and like dead ass serious. If it wasn't for their mama, my girlfriend Tracy, and she probably sleep right now. My girlfriend Tracy, who be in my chat, those are her two sons, Butter and Jug. And if it wasn't for her, I would never have met them. And she facilitated that. And I'm just like, whoa. That's crazy. But I'm very proud of the work that Butter put in. I'm very proud of the beats that Jug gave his brother, and I'm proud of Steve just for being the most awesome engineer, you know, we could have. And that's crazy because shit, they nominated for Grammys. Our own motherfuckers who got nominated for Grammys. So I feel very comfortable about the company I keep. You know, shit. I'm just like, wow, this is awesome. Oh, and um, someone else from Chicago. His name is Terry Hunter. He does. He did a remix for Beyonce. Know him too. Terry's an awesome fucking DJ. He did a remix for a Beyonce song that's nominated for a Grammy. So I'm just like, hmm, okay. So it's very very interesting. I have a lot of shit going on right now. I had to retain a marketing firm, and I got to pay for that shit. And I'm just like, ooh, I have a lot of good things happening right now. So I just want to like keep positive energy because um good things, it's not just happening for me. Good things that happen for me happen for my artists. Good things that happen for me happen for my children and my friends, my sub family, you know what I mean? I have plans. Who from Chicago, Miami? Well, Jug and Butter are not. They're not from Chicago. Steve is from Chicago, and the gentleman Terry Hunter is from Chicago, but he's the one who did a remix or something for Beyonce. But I've known him for several years. Um, his sister and I used to be really good friends. I've known her since we were like 5 years old. So, hey, Kamiko. Hi, honey child. Yeah, Terry's from Chicago. His name is Terry Hunter, and he's been nominated. So I'm just like, oh wow, this is really awesome. But before Butter's music drops officially, I'm going to let you all listen to it and give me feedback. I just need to figure out how. Hold on. I just need to figure out how to put it on here so you all can hear it. So yeah. Um it's like I woke up this morning and I got my coffee and I got my phone. I'm like, what? So yeah, I'm just proud of the people that shit I'll be around. Oh, thank you, Kamiko, honey. My day was cool, girl. No complaints at all. Shit. I'm 6 feet above dirt, baby. I'm good. No complaints at all. But yeah, so the Grammys come out on the the show is in February. And I seriously might go to where it is. Might not go to the actual Grammy, but I might go, you know, I might go. Just be in the city so I can go to the parties afterwards and kick it, especially if my fucking people win. I mean, I want to be there. So if they win, I know what the party is looking like. I've been to parties after the Grammys, after the MTV Music Awards, after the Billboard Awards, and those parties are off the fucking chain. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to be there, especially if they win. I want to be able to support them because this is something major. Just being nominated for a Grammy, people be like, but these be ignorant people. They be like, well, they was nominated, but they didn't win. Dummy, dummy, knock, knock, knock. Hey, dummy, how you doing? If anyone has ever really paid any attention to when people announce a person, okay, they'll say, okay, we're just going to use Kamiko. They'll either say, coming to the stage this evening, we have Grammy nominated Kamiko singing her world famous song, Happy, Happy, Happy. Or they'll say, coming to the stage this evening, we have Grammy winner Kamiko singing her song, Happy, Happy, Happy. But nevertheless, they will always throw, hold on, y'all. They will always throw in the fact that you were nominated for that Grammy because that's some big shit. You know what I mean? To be a Grammy nominated. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go back. Get out of here. Come on. Get out of here. Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh my God, this little cat is a fucking jerk. What you doing? They being best, man. Hold on, sis. Because I can't read and I'm moving around. Hello, cat. Come here, honey. You being bad? Hmm? You a bad boy? What are you doing? You gonna go to the lady lounge? Hmm? Oh, I love him so much, y'all. He's so bad. Let me cut that off. All right. Come on, y'all. To the lady. One of my cats is eating and she's just crunching on food. That bitch be crunching like we don't feed her. So y'all know we have made it back to the lady lounge. Okay, then I can sit and read because I can't be moving and reading. I'm not that good yet. Okay. Yay! I'm charging again. Okay. Uh, well, hello and good night, Kamiko. Get you some rest, honey child. Get you some rest. Okay. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay the best, mom. Continue to spread love. Get a nap. Take care of those kids. They got their own personalities. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. But I just appreciate you being here. Like seriously, thank you so much. You're fucking awesome. Did I tell you that today? If no one told you, I did. Thank you for being here. Carol said, I love the cat. Yes, I love my cats, man. I'm telling you, I'm just really happy that God blessed me with a family that loves me because I am so convinced, you guys, that if I didn't have a family that loved me, I would probably have a whole fucking house full of cats. I think I would. It would be so sad because, I be seeing cats. I be driving and I be seeing cats and I will be like, I'll pull my car over. I keep cat food in my car, cans of wet cat food in my hat in the back of my truck, just in case I see a stray cat and I want to feed it. And I always keep some bottles of water and shit because I'm a crazy cat lady, but I just love animals, man. I just be like, oh my God. I be seeing shit on like my Facebook page. I follow these groups and I told y'all I don't get jealous. This is what I do get jealous about. So there was this guy that I seen on Facebook earlier. He was like doing something in the woods or the forest or something. And all these baby squirrels fell out of their nest and their mother was nowhere around. And he like crouched down and they all just came over to him and they were like running on him and shit. That's the shit I'm jealous about. I want an interaction like that. I'm not jealous about what nobody has, your car, your house, none of that shit. I would just love for a little group of baby squirrels to come and let me feed them and let me take them home and take care of them and shit like that. That would be so awesome to me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Y'all know I would do a live with my little baby squirrels running around my head and everything. But that's the type of shit. That's the type of shit I get jealous about. Cause I just be like, how these motherfuckers be finding these little tiny wild animals, chipmunks and all sorts of shit. And that don't never happen to me. That don't never happen to me. I would just love to find a baby squirrel to nurse to health and take care of it. Mm, mm, mm. See, I know my subs. I know y'all ain't no haters on shit. So y'all just know I'm crazy. So y'all understand where the fuck I'm coming from. But yeah, I seen that earlier today and I was just like, this is the cutest thing ever. Get your nap, baby. I'll be on the road tomorrow. I'm gonna do a picking Maddie up from school live. I love you. Get some rest, Miami. Get you some sleep, sweetie. Thank you for being here once again. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kamiko. Appreciate everyone. Oh, do me a favor, you guys. Please hit the like button. On your way out, Kamiko in Miami, hit the like button. I don't understand the concept of getting your likes up. I just be like, I hear other people say it, so I'm just saying it. I don't know the meaning behind it though. But just hit that motherfucker for me. Mm. But yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna finish this beer, brush my teeth, go lay down. God willing, get me up in the morning. Go get my baby. I'm gonna get my country fried steak at Bob Evans and stop at Cracker Barrel. I gotta get 2 candles. I might get 3. But those motherfuckers like $29 a piece. I won't figure it out. But you all will be with me because I'm gonna be live. Um, what else? That's it. I ain't got no complaints, you guys. Just sad about the young lady losing her life in Mexico. Sad about the people in Wasilla losing their lives and the man not having any remorse. Sad that good night, Roxy. Have fun. Thank you, Carol. Love you. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Thank you, Kamiko. I appreciate that. Oh, Kamiko, I love you. Thank you so much. And thank you for hitting the like button. Um, I just my ending is gonna be this evening. I'm gonna talk about this while I finish this beer. Can we stop hurting each other? And can we stop being mean? Okay, that's what the like button is for. I don't know, but just hit that motherfucker, please. Thank you. I just really want us to be kind to one another. Not trying to bring up old shit, but like back in the Martin Luther King days and even before him, you know, it just seemed like Black people like kind of took care of one another better, and we really kind of just loved each other a little bit harder, and we don't love each other. But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna continue to love. I'm gonna continue to love. Um, I'm gonna continue to stay compassionate. I'm gonna continue to be empathetic. I'm gonna continue to forgive. And you know why? Because I don't want to lose blessings. And I haven't. I have some hiccups in the matrix, but I don't lose no blessings. Every day I wake up is a blessing. Every day I wake up and somebody be like, hey, you know, X, Y, and Z is going on, and you have a potential of getting $100,000, or you can get a $5,000 this. I am going to continue to exude kindness. If I got to get gully with you, I will. I will curse you the fuck out. But then I have to pray on it because I don't want to lose no blessing. Later on today, I asked my subs and my sub family, people in the bushes. I call you all my bush family, my bushwhackers. Um, and hit the like button if you don't mind. Do something kind. Do something kind. Today was very overwhelming for me. Not in a bad way. It's just one of those things that when things hit you, the people that God has put in your life, I done had some hit or misses here, but um, some things have happened that were just so great, you know, and I'm happy. And I want my great things, not just for me, my artists, so you all could share in it and see, you know, what the fuck we're doing and be a part of it. I found a beautiful management company, media company. Well, not management, like media. They're going to do my media on so many different things. I'm very, very happy, very excited. And I want to send a fucking overly huge shout out to my girl Tracy. You all may know her from my chat. Um, she's actually helping my dream, which is helping her child's dream. And sis, I love you. And that's all I gotta say about that. I'm very I feel my blessings. I send them every day. I see them. I feel them. They're touchable. And I'm just not gonna stop being Roxanne. Okay? Deal with it if you can't. Okay. Whatever. Because I'm comfortable with who I am. And life is amazing. Swear to God. It really is. You know. I talk to like 3 or 4 people in the course of a day if I'm not on here doing a live. And they are 3 or 4 of the most amazing fucking people. There's people I don't talk to every day, but the ones that I do, man, I have no fucking complaints at all. I'm gonna keep y'all posted about the Grammy shit. Um, Once again, shout out to Steve and Jug. Y'all did major shit. Jug is nominated. And it's so crazy because he's nominated for Chris Brown. And you are a part of my team? Really? That's fucking awesome. Boy, God lines those stars up for me. Ooh, he lined them up. God really does teach me lessons and puts the right people in my life. And I can't ask for any more. Only thing I can say is thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Woo. Uh. Those big old white ass teeth. I'm really happy, you guys. I really am. And I get to get the baby girl tomorrow. Well, later on today. Like I said, I'm gonna finish the rest of this beer. That's all I got left. And I'm going to sleep, get up. I already took my shower, brush my teeth, and go get my child. I'm ready for I don't like to call it Thanksgiving. I like to call it, the first big black family dinner in the winter. I'm ready to cook. I'm ready to throw down. I'm ready for my kitchen to smell like baked macaroni and just the goodness, and just be in my house with the people that I love the most. My girlfriend Janella coming over here. Princess is coming for dinner. My godson's girlfriend will be here. God rest his soul. And they all know I can cook my ass off. If I couldn't cook, they would be like, "Can we go in that bitch house?" But they know, putting my candle. They know I can cook, and I'm excited to see them. I got my menu all planned out, and I will probably do a Thanksgiving live. You know, I'm really happy. I really am. And I can't let anything steal my joy. And I won't. Anything or anyone, you did. So, yeah. But we're going to eat on Thanksgiving. If you cook anything, um, you can share it to my Instagram, and I will share it to my community page. I do like to see what other people cook because I'm nosy. And that's really it, you guys. Pray for me to go pick up our girl Maddie and get her the fuck back home. You know, Yesterday I was thrown off. Well, not yesterday, the day before, because I had to take ass into the orthodontist. I got woke up out my sleep. Not, oh, I was sleeping good. I had to slide, run out my mouth, everything. And he was like, "Hey, I have to be at the orthodontist." I'm like, "You need to tell me these things the night before," but he didn't. I didn't bust his ball too much, but I'm just ready to be in the house with the cold weather and being around, you know, people that I love. There will be plenty of champagne and food and just happiness. Just happiness. That's all I want. And money. I already know how that coming in, so I'm gonna wait patiently. You know, I'm just in a good space. But like I told you all the other day, I'm trying to plan some things for the ladies lounge, Roxy's Lady Lounge. I just got to get some things together because I need more money to do the shit I want to do for my sub family. You'll be surprised. I am a show up and show out type of bitch. Okay. Mm. So that beer is done, which means I'm going to lay down. I got to get on the road. Get out of here about get out of here about 8 something. And I will let you all know where I am and how my journey is going. Um, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. The Lady Lounge is just a room. Y'all would make it what it is. And I appreciate that. And as things happen for me, you all will know because I will show up and show the fuck out. I like to do that. I do. I would like to create more smiles on faces. So let me do my work. I'll keep y'all posted, but I'm going to get out of here. And while I'm on the road, you know, I'll pop up. Y'all get me down there. And I love you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all just fucking rock. I swear you do. So I'll talk to you guys later. Night, night. Wait, I got to belch. See how ladylike that was. So anyway, I'll talk to you all later. I'm going to go brush my teeth and lay down. Love you guys.